Hello everyone, this is Sanjana. Welcome to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Today, we will practice some verbal ability questions from mocks and real question papers. So, let's get started quickly. So, here are some questions where you have to spot the errors. So, let's look at the first question. So, basically, all the questions are divided into four sections, that is A, B, C, and D, and you have to choose where the error is. Okay. So, the first question is, he is one of the richest man, if not the richest man in the world. So, let's look from the first section. He is one of the, so there is no mistake in this, richest man. So in the first one there is one of the, so this, the second one should be plural. So richest men, it should have been richest men, not richest man, if not the richest man in the world. So yes, so the answer will be option B. Now next question, the bankers association have submitted a memorandum for the fulfillment of their demands. Now, the Bankers Association have submitted. So, the Bankers Association is one association, and so it should have been has. Okay. So here also the option will be B. Has submitted, it should have been. It is have submitted here. So that is why our answer will be B. Now, the third question. He asked me to completely forget her, but only I know it is not possible. He asked me to completely forget her, but only I know it is not possible. So the first section is he asked me to. So there is no mistake. Completely forget her. So completely is an adverb. So it should have been forget her completely after the verb, not completely forget her. It should have been forget her completely. So there is a mistake in the sequence, in the arranging of a sentence. So here also the option will be B. Next, being a cold morning, I didn't go to office. So being a cold morning, so this should be it being a cold morning. We need a pronoun here. So it should be it being a cold morning, I didn't go to office. So the option will be A. And the last one, no sooner did we find out a solution to the problem when another problem cropped up. So the phrase is no sooner did than. Okay. So here they have written when. So clearly the option will be D. So he is one of the richest man. This should have been men, if not the richest man in the world. So the answer is B. The Bankers Association have submitted a memorandum for the fulfillment of their demands. This should be has submitted. So it is also B. He asked me to completely forget her, but only I know it is not possible. So it should have been forget her completely. So this is also B. Being a cold morning, I didn't go to office. It should have been it being a cold morning, I didn't go to office. So it should be A. And no sooner did we find out a solution to the problem than another problem cropped up. So this will be D. Okay, I hope you are clear till this point. Now let's move on to the next slide. So here are some do as directed questions. The first question is, honey tastes sweet. Change the voice. So this is an example of quasi-passive voice where the sentence looks like active voice, but it is actually in passive voice. Okay. So the answer will be honey is sweet when it is tasted. Okay. Honey is sweet when it is tasted. So this will be the answer. Next, A passport must be applied for by the tourist to travel abroad. Change into active voice. So they have mentioned active voice. So clearly this is in passive voice. So we have to make it in active voice. So by the tourist. So this will be our subject. So the tourists must apply for a passport to travel abroad. So a passport must be applied for by the tourists to travel abroad. The tourists must apply for a passport to travel abroad. So this is the answer in active voice. So the next one, it is time to say prayers. So this is in active voice. We have to change it in passive voice. So this the answer will be, it is time for the prayers to be said. So the answer will be, it is time for the prayers to be said. So only we have changed the portion from to, the infinitive portion. Okay. So it is time for the prayers to be said. Okay. Next, she said to me, are you working from home? Change into indirect speech. So you have to change the mode of speech. This is in direct speech where you have used quotation marks. So we have to omit this one, omit the quotation mark and write the sentence. So there is a question inside the quotation mark. So said to me will be asked me, asked me. Okay. So she asked me if. So this is a yes no question. Are you working from home? So you can answer either yes or no. So this is a yes no question. So that is why we are writing if. If I was, so we are changing the tense here from present continuous to past continuous. If I was working from home, full stop. She asked me if I was working from home. Next, the teacher said, a stitch in time saves 9. Change the mode of speech. Here also you have to change it into indirect speech. So a stitch in time saves 9. This is a proverb. So there will be no change in the tense of this portion. So it will just be like this. It is very easy. The teacher said that a stitch in time saves 9. Okay. So I'm reading out the answers again for you guys. Honey tastes sweet. Change the voice. Honey is sweet when it is tasted. A passport must be applied for by the tourists to travel abroad. Change into active voice. The tourists must apply for a passport to travel abroad. It is time to say prayers. Change into passive voice. It is time for the prayers to be said. She said to me, are you working from home? Change into indirect speech. She asked me if I was working from home. And last one, the teacher said a stitch in time saves 9. The teacher said that a stitch in time saves 9. Okay, so these are all the questions we have practiced today. I hope you have tried it first yourself and then looked for the references and the answers. So if not, please do it. Practice more and more questions as much as possible. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Take care and keep learning.